Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name's Peter Smith and I'm a full-time serving soldier in the British Army, and I'm documenting my journey to replace my income using property as my vehicle of choice. In today's video, we're back down in sunny South Wales and I'm meeting up with my business partner, John Wheeler. We're going to be reviewing one of our clients' first Refurbish refinance projects. We'll be talking about the client's backstory, what makes a good BRR deal, and of course the juicy numbers, plus much more. So stay tuned for that. Before we get into the video though, I really appreciate it if you take the time just to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future weekly videos. And without further ado then, let's get into the video. So we're outside our client's first Refurbish refinance project, and as you can see from the curb appeal, we've enhanced that. Brand new windows and doors. I'll stick a picture up now so you can see a before and after. What we'll do then, we'll go through, we'll show you what the property looks like inside. On entering the property then, we can see we've got new herringbone flooring, it's nice lick of paint. We've kept the radiators and the skirtings as that was all usable and just kept the cost down. There's been a new fuse board and it's all been boxed in. I will put a picture up of that now. This is the living room then, so as you can see, it's nice and fresh, new carpet laid, we've got new internal doors. And the kitchen, so we've gone for the sage green. It's the shaker style Howden's kitchen. We've got fitted oven, extractor fan, black handles, and the wood countertop. We've also got a downstairs WC, just down here. And this property benefits of a rear courtyard. Plenty of space for a tenant to then just have a barbecue out here. Let's have a look upstairs. So in the bathroom then, we've got the black fittings with the waterfall shower, got the marble effects paneling, black taps and fittings, and again the herringbone flooring. I'll put a picture up of what this looked like before. So in the landing, we've got new banister to make sure that this is in line with regulations. The letting agent has been round and they've signed it off, they're happy with that. And then we've got the master bedroom. So this is a 2-bedroom mid-terrace property. As you can see, you've got plenty of room in this master bedroom. It's perfect for a small family. And then the second bedroom. So this is the second bedroom, really desirable for tenants, perfect for a small family or an office room here. Right, so I'm here with my business partner, John Wheeler, and he's just gonna run through this deal, the sourcing process, the client nurturing the relationship, and of course, talk about the numbers. So firstly then, John, welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about the client and how you nurtured that relationship.
So the client is someone I met through my wider network, and a busy professional, and we just started off talking about what we do and everything else. So we source a lot of properties within the area, we do a lot of BRR models, and he said he was looking and interested in property himself, and in fact had an offer accepted on a HMO that he was looking to purchase. He only had the offer accepted, I think, that week or the day before, and I said to him, look, you know, if you want, I'll happily review it for you and just give you my non-biased opinion. And after reviewing, you could see that even though he's had a discount, he was still only paying market rate and it still required a renovation. So by the time he would have bought it, paid for a renovation, he probably would have spent too much compared to what it was worth.
Yeah.
And equally, he wouldn't have been able to refinance it and pull a lot of his capital back out like we look to do in the Refurbish refinance model.
Yeah.
So
was it a case of kind of educating him on a better alternative then?
yes, it was. He could see the value in potentially doing a different strategy. Although, yes, it would have cash flowed and it would have brought a profit every month. His capital would have been tied up for a very long time until that mortgage product was over, whether it was 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So he could see the value of recycling his capital like he is doing with this particular project, and he'd be able to go on to another project quite swiftly after that. So we were only in renovation for 3 months on this, and he's got his remortgage already. So after educating him, he decided then to potentially keep his eye out for any offers that we secure. And when this popped up, we posed the numbers to him, and he wanted to proceed.
Yeah, so this particular client then, he was actually looking to scale a portfolio. So obviously you gave him that better alternative where he's able to recycle that capital, not get it all trapped within the property. So he obviously saw that and wanted to work with you on that. So anything else you want to say with that?
So he's able then to scale his portfolio by recycling his cash, go again, and he can look to get 2 or 3 properties in 1 year instead of keeping all of that capital stuck in that one project until the end of the refinance stage, maybe 2 or 5 years, whatever product he would have decided to go to.
Perfect.
So he's looking to scale his portfolio and go again.
Yeah. So once he decided to work with you then, what was that process?
What we've done then is went and looked at and received his budget, make sure we've done and found out his proof of funds and everything else like that.
Yeah.
Then once we collated all of that, we understood that he was serious and proceedable. We're consistently looking at potential opportunities within the area anyway, and constantly following up on offers that we put in weeks that have gone by. So when we did have an offer accepted on this, we were able to present his proof of funds, his ID, and his buying position, which was in a limited company. So that showed the estate agent our buying position and how more attractive we were to potentially someone who may not be as organised or maybe have a different buying position, whether they need to sell something first or refinance to purchase something. So there was a bit of back and forth. There was another buyer. However, the vendor decided to go with us as a buyer because we were a lot more proceedable in that instance.
Yeah, absolutely. So having all your ducks in a row, everything lined up, the estate agent can see that you're serious, committed, and it puts you in a much stronger negotiating position as well. So you got the offer secured, got it at a good discount.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about this deal and what made it a good investment.
So we there was a bit of back and forth. We had to make sure that we don't keep chasing getting an offer accepted just so we secure a property that we can proceed and do a renovation on. It's got to stack, so we needed to stress test that with the current interest rates. We stack it with 12% management fee, even though you might be able to get a better rate. It's always worth stacking off worst case scenario. Sure. Equally being conservative with that rent and being conservative with the end value as well. And post renovation, we were able to reap the rewards of that, which I'm sure we'll talk about later. But you also had to look at the tenant demand within this area. So there's not a lot of, it's not a high owner-occupier area. There is owner-occupiers even within the street. However, there is a high rental demand, so it makes a perfect opportunity for rental demand, especially when it's a good standard like this. We've got some things within this property that do make it attractive for potential buyers, such as the courtyard, downstairs toilet as well, which is something you don't see very often. So it was a really good opportunity for rental. So it's been secured already. As soon as we've finished the renovation, the estate agent's already got a tenant lined up for this straight away.
Right, let's get to the juicy part then. Let's talk about numbers. So what did you secure this for?
So we secured this property for £76,000.
Nice.
I think it was up originally for 85 or maybe slightly higher,
Nice.
89 maybe, when it was first listed, but we managed to secure it at 76.
Decent.
The renovation that we got estimated on this was £23,000. That included new front windows and door, new kitchen, new bathroom, flooring throughout, painting and decorating throughout, and doing the courtyard outside. So quite a lot with it included within that.
Absolutely, for 23 grand.
Yeah, there is a lot listed there, and new doors as well.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway through soon after starting the renovation, we discovered there's a door on the outside in the garden that led to a downstairs toilet that goes underneath the stairs that no one knew was here. So that was a massive value add. We did ask the buyer if he wanted to put extra funds in to convert that and knock through into the inside of the property, so it can be accessed from the inside and incorporate it into the property, and the uplift in value outweighed the cost of what it would be to incorporate that into the property, so he decided to go through with that.
Yeah. I'll put a little video up of explaining that with the outside passage and how we knocked the door through there, so you can get a visual of that. But yeah, it's obviously added a downstairs WC, which is great. We've got an upstairs bathroom, so yeah, a massive value add on that. And didn't go too far over budget, right?
Yeah, that's right. So with regards to the rest of the numbers, so the purchase price was £76,000. The renovation was priced up at £23,000. The rent that we were looking to achieve was £775 per calendar month, and the end value that we were trying to achieve and working backwards off was £115,000 on the end value. Post renovation, we've had it revalued and it come in at 125,000, so it's an extra uplift of £10,000 on the end value, which is great. And also the rent has been increased up to 825, and that's been secured with the tenant as well. So because of the standard of the finish, we were able to demand that higher in value.
Yeah, as you can see, all in all, that is an outstanding buy, refurbish, refinance project. Our client's extremely happy with that, and once the money hits the bank, he'll be looking to then go again into another project. There's great opportunity here in South Wales, so if you are interested in this service, then you can reach out to myself or John. I'll add his details down below. And we work with clients on a bespoke service like this, where we're able to meet your requirements and basically source you something that you actually want. So yeah, plenty of opportunity here in South Wales. But thank you for watching the video, really appreciate it. If you haven't, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe for future videos. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm a full-time serving soldier. Thought someone was there then. And as you can see, I'll start again. So as you can see, kitchen.
The cost of the renovation for that outweighed, what's the word I'm looking for? Would outweigh any, so the benefits and the